Frankenfoot's Clashy Clapper kind of tags video! And this one is a turd if there ever was a turd. So let me tell you what I was thinking. This guy has got a lot of point defense stacked up around the edge of the base. And that made me a little leery of queen walking, despite the fact that he's got his expos up and deep enough in the base that they can't shoot over. In hindsight, a queen walk probably would have been okay. She would have 2 defenses on her at once if I went over here, and then if she walked in this direction, she could pick most of these off one by one. So I think it would have been alright, but I was a little weary of that. And I also noticed this. He has got X-bows in the up position and 4 air D all centered right here around the core. And I just had visions. Wonderful, wonderful, sensual visions of if I could get bowlers in here and they could wipe all these things out. That would be possibly the greatest LaLoon in the history of mankind. What do you think about that? You think that'd be a great LaLoon? Ooh. Say ooh. Yeah, great LaLoon. But it was not in the cards. It was not meant to be. So here was the plan. One golem over here, one to come over here, absorb this wizard tower. But before I did that, I was going to send another golem over here to start absorbing these point defenses, because this guy's going to have a lot on him. He's going to have archer tower, probably not that cannon if he goes the right way, but he'll have the queen, possibly this cannon, archer tower, and wizard tower all on him at once. So I want to send this golem in first, let him soak up these guys, so at least there's one less tank. What do you need, sir? The ball? You want your ball? Let's go find the child's ball. Look at this. Anyway, send some golems in here with the wizards for the funnel. Tried and true. Nothing wrong with that. Great method for busting in. And then once they bust in, I was envisioning golems coming in, queen and bowlers behind it. At some point in time, the golems are going to penetrate far enough in, they'll get the lure. And I had thought that the queen and the bowlers would take out these defenses rather quickly, or quick enough that the golems would go through this little hole right here, which clearly has a spring trap in it, and go after this air defense. And then a jump spell somewhere around here would get everybody into the core, and with a rage spell there and possibly a heal, carnage would ensue. Unfortunately, that's just not the way it worked out. My golems just did not live long enough, and the guy over here did not redirect into the place I needed him to redirect to. So maybe next time I'll try a corner entry. I've always heard those don't work, but maybe for this it will work. Who the heck knows? I don't even know. I always say that I'll try a corner entry next time after something doesn't work, but I never actually do. So there you go. And so my kill squad just died real quick, and there's nothing you can do about that. So let's see. Well, I mean, you can not let them die real quick. So first golem comes out, things are going according to plan. He's actually attracted the rage of the queen that was not in my plan. This guy, Troll Tesla, popped up, so he's got even more heat on him than I thought he would. Wall breakers come in, and this guy's just about shot. Just too much heat on him at once. Did not get in fast enough. But I sent my queen in. If I had the king, that would have certainly been a help, but I didn't have the king. So send the queen in. Finally take out the archer queen. Bowlers come in. I drop a rage, and they wreck stuff really, really quick. But unfortunately, they don't have high health, so I lose 2 of them to that spring trap, and I lose a couple of them to the defenses. And it doesn't take long before all these guys are just wiped out. Now, fortunately, by some miracle, the queen was able to take out the dragon, and the poison spell finished off the balloon. So I took a minute to pause, and I realized I had screwed the pooch at this point, because I've got 3 air D and 2 hounds and 2 air expos in the up position, and that math don't work. But whatever, we'll give it a shot. First hound, balloons behind it. Second hound, flanking it, balloons behind it. Maybe a rage, maybe a haste. Looks like I went with the haste. But it's just too much. Hounds are gone. Not enough balloons. I'm lucky to get the 1 star. But somehow I did. Anyway, that's it for that.
Daddy, look at him.
Yes, it's wonderful. Anyway, so this is a really bad attack, but I'm also going to record the attack against me in this war, and it is quite possibly the greatest attack in the history of Clash of Clans. And I'm very excited to share it with you.